Hey, welcome to another video. This is James Smitty speaking from trainingsites.io and teachonline.io, where we show you how to start, build, and grow your education business by creating and selling courses online and building an online community and campus. What I'm going to do today, well, I want to show you a neat tool. I was just talking about it. Every morning we do a live webcast where I kind of share some of the tips, trips, strategies, sites that I found the day before on YouTube and how they apply to creating, building, selling courses and building your education business. A couple of them I found today were AI tools, or found yesterday, talked about today were AI tools. And I want to share with you one of the ones that I talked about and actually show you how it works. So this is just a quick walkthrough to show you how we can repurpose a video that we created this morning and have it so that I can distribute it through a bunch of social media platforms by repurposing something that I did for one of them. So I have a traditional live webcast. It was about 18 minutes long that was done on YouTube. So it's the 16:9, like the landscape dimensions. I have the video because I did a webcast of it, but I also recorded a copy. So the tool is called Vidyo.ai. It's an AI tool that really repurposes a lot of your content. I'm going to show you exactly what happens when we get into that and use it right now. So they have, I'll go to the pricing just so that you see what we've got here. But the pricing, they have a free level. They also have a Pro and a Pro Plus level. I'm just going to sign up with the free one. The real caveat that stops you on this one is the rendering is 720p, so it's not full HD, and it's got a limited number of minutes that I can upload. So my video was 17 or 18 minutes. I can only do 75 a month, and it is 30 days or a month past the day that you signed up. So let's get started for free and see what happens. I'm going to click Get Started for free. And on this one, just because I can, why don't we use my Facebook login? And it's going to ask me to log into Facebook. I'm going to continue with my currently logged in Facebook account. And now I've allowed it to connect my video to my Facebook account for login. You can use one of the other social media login platforms, or you can use an email address and separate password that you create. It's totally up to you. Now they've got a little bit of an onboarding process here, so we'll go through that quickly. I'm going to say video creator is what I'm doing. I'm going to work alone. They're going to say, what do you use it for? And again, this onboarding is more about information, I think, for them, not necessarily for you. But I'm going to make clips from my videos, publish content, subtitles, marketing videos. I'm not going to do something else. And then we'll just click next. And where did I hear about you? I heard about you on YouTube. And there we go. They're doing a little bit of stuff in the background based on the information that we gave them. And let's see what happens with the video I created. So let's get started. I'm going to click it. Get the interface here. You'll notice up in the upper right hand corner here in the little green area, it says 75 of 75 minutes left. Again, that's all that I get. And when I hold the mouse over top, it shows me that I have the 6th of every month is when it renews. So I got 75 minutes left. Let's see what happens. A couple things you can do here. One is I can go and actually paste the URL of where the video is now. So technically what I could do is put in the YouTube URL, but in my case, I'm going to do upload file, and I'll show you where that file is. Now, right now it says English videos only, so it is only English. It's spoken words. It's not just music or background music. And you can see that the format is MP4s, M4Vs, and WebMs. Now, WebMs is interesting because if you do a screen capture, for example, with Vimeo, where they have a Chrome extension where you can just do like a quick video using Vimeo and have it publish the video right from your desktop without having to get your video software and video editing software put together. That one saves in WebM format, not a traditional MOV or MP4 format. So this one allows you to import those ones and repurpose them, which is really great news. So there's enter the YouTube link, which is in beta. That was the one I talked to you about. I'm going to choose a file. So I'm going to click choose file. And one of the things that I brought up in the Finder here on my Mac is I went to the video that I did as a live webcast this morning. I did a live webcast this morning, but I also had the Ecamm software, which I use for my live streaming. I had it save a copy on my hard drive as well as upload one. So I'm just going to select it, click open in the bottom right hand corner here, and I'm going to start the import. So what's happening in the background, of course, is that Vidyo.ai is uploading the video in the background. This one was quite large, so it's going to take some time. But it's asking me now, what do I want to repurpose this? What are the different sizes that are available to me? So there's 3 sizes I can pick from. One is the landscape, which is the 16.16 by 9. That's the ratio of the image. We've also got the 9 by 16, which is the portrait, and then square. So when I filmed it, it was a landscape 16 by 9 because I filmed it for a live YouTube live stream. So I already have it at 16 by 9. I don't necessarily want to repurpose it. It's already on YouTube. So I do want to add it to TikTok, Instagram, and in this case, YouTube Shorts. And those formats are portrait 9 by 16. So I'm going to select that one. Now, also I can put it on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, which prefers a square format. So I'm going to select that one as well. So you can see that there's 3 choices here. You can pick one or multiples if you want. Once you've selected them, I'm just going to go and click continue. And it's going to give me some examples of templates that I want those repurposed videos to show up in. And you can select 3. You have a choice of selecting 3. And you can see I can go backwards and forwards through these, right? So it's giving me, I picked I wanted portrait videos and I wanted square videos. So right now it's got the portrait and it's got the square as here. I have to pick a couple versions or 3 versions in each one. So we'll start with the portrait. I'll pick this one and I'll pick this one. Excuse me, and I'll pick let's pick this one. So I could go forward and say, oh, there's another one that I want. No, I'm okay like that. Actually, I'm going to pick that one. I've got 4, and which one I don't want? I'm not going to use that one. So I've got 3. I'm going to go to square. Let's pick the ones I want. Which ones do I want? I'm going to do that one with the logo, that one with the text, and that one without. So I got 3 there, 3 square, 3 portrait. I'm going to click continue. And do I want to put personalize by putting a handle on each of the videos, for example? I can certainly do that. In this case, I'm not going to. This is optional. And you can see down at the bottom what they're talking about here. See the image here? There's the Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok handles. Fill these in. This is what's going to show up at the bottom of the video. I'm not going to do that on this one, so I'm just going to click done and save my preferences for future videos, or just wait. So it says, processing your video can take up to 30% time of the video's length, and they'll send an email when it's done. So if you send or upload a 15-minute video, it may take 5 minutes for it to upload. If you do a 30-minute video, it may take 10 minutes to upload. I'm just going to click Save My Preferences, and then I'm going to go to Dashboard. So what's happening is in the background, it's bringing up the video that I selected, and it's also starting to process it. And you can see I'm in the dashboard now after uploading the video, and I have a number of different things that I can do. On the right-hand side, I can upload another file if I want. I'm already processing one, so I'm not going to do that. So I have this one here. On the top, I'm just going to show you a couple of the other pieces here while we're waiting. The first one is after we're finished, I now have my downloads, right? So it's going to create these videos. It's going to give me a place here where I can have them available for myself to download after the fact and use to publish on these different social media platforms. But this is where they're going to show up. This is the interesting one here for you if you get any of the paid versions and if it's something you want to use on a regular basis. And what is that? Media. So you have 2 things. One is a brand kit and the other one is a template. So let's look at the brand kit first. And the brand kit is just that. If you have a set of logos, if you have a list of color palettes perhaps that you're using on your website or any of your other social media programs, you can do that. The outro is there if you have an outro video that you want to add to videos, for example. Any other videos that are pertinent to your brand, you can put in images, video backgrounds, the fonts that you're using. You can create your own brand kit with this so that you have a consistent look and feel, obviously to the videos, but you're always portraying your particular brand. That's the first part. Second part is if you go and you go, great, I got my brand kit set up and I've worked on a template and I want to reuse the template, you can save them here. Now, this is only available for Pro users and Pro Plus users. I've just got a free account, so it's not something I'm going to be able to use. The one thing I also want to show you is up on the right-hand side here, you'll see it says renews on the 6th of every month, but it also says now 57 of 75 minutes left. Now, why is that? Well, because my 17 or 18 minute video was uploaded. Okay, so there we go. See what happens. We're still processing. At any time, if you see an ellipses or these three buttons, three dots up and down, ellipses menu, we can edit the title, pardon me, or delete the video. And again, this is totally up to you. It doesn't have to be done. You'll see that there's some additional things that we can do in the meantime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this now for a second. We'll wait till it comes back and then I'll restart it again. So just hang tight. We'll be right back. Okay, we're ready. We're back. You can see left-hand side here under my videos, it says ready. We've got the green sign. We're ready, good to go. So let's take a look at this and we'll click it. And let's edit the title, and review the clips, generated your video. Let's go. Hey, look at that. How about that? We've got some reels set up, some squares set up, and these are all created for us. Now, this is interesting, of course, because what we've done is it's picked some different styles or different parts of the video for us to use. So let's go and preview the clip here just to show you what happens. It's now got the text and the video it's created for us. So we can edit these, change the templates if we want, play around with them, but it's taken something that was a wide format video and it's put it together. This is James Vidyo speaking. You're listening. You can see that we've got it put together here. It's got the live transcription happening. It's got the title happening. We now have a video created from our wide form video. This is a powerful tool for capturing your digital exhaust and repurposing it. We can make all sorts of edits here as well. So if we want to edit that video, that's fine. The thing is also, if you look at this, is how many videos did we get? We have a whole bunch of videos and look at the lengths of them. 55 seconds, 47 seconds, 58 seconds, a minute 22. These are pre-done shorts, pre-done content for us that is saving us a bunch of time, energy, and effort and distributing our message to more than one person. So reels are available there. We've got the squares that are available. You can see that it's changed the format width of the video. Look, for example, here up at the top. You can see that we've got a background. It's this width, right? If you scroll down a little bit, take a look at it, you'll see it's a little bit wider. So it took the whole image and it's cropped it appropriately, putting me as a speaker in the middle. Same thing it's done here with the background that we had, which was part of a screenshot. We've got some of the head and some of the screenshot in. So it's doing its best to basically take care of the formats that we need. And if I go and I take a look, so let's preview this one. You can see that we'll run through that one. A couple other ones I'm just going to talk about here quickly. Now here's one I wouldn't necessarily use, right? Because of the recording that it worked on, doesn't work properly. So you just don't use that one. Or you use one of the ones where it shows up proper. Okay, so these are all variations of, and they're done for you really, really easily and quickly. You think about this, let's say for example you do a live webinar once a month and you're on for 60 or 70 minutes. And you're going, man, I talked about some great stuff in that webinar. I talked about all of these different topics. I answered all of these questions. You can just post your 1 hour Zoom recording or your 1 hour webinar that you did and hope to God that someone listens to the whole hour and finds the part that's important to them. You can make edits to it and make it a little more professional or fine tune a little bit, but it still might be a 60-minute video. This tool allows you to take little pieces of it, be able to drip it out to your members or potential customers or your target market, give them a taste for what you're about, answer specific questions for them, and make it a lot easier for you to get your message out. So if you haven't opened this up yet or haven't created an account, I highly suggest that you go to Vidyo.ai. I don't know if I remember pronouncing it right, but that's what it's there, Vidyo.ai. Go open it up, play around with the account, get some of your branding stuff up there, and then just see what you can do in terms of the content that you're already creating and repurposing it for marketing your education business. So I want to thank you for joining me today. Again, if you haven't joined teachonline.io, it's our free community site. We've got a whole bunch of additional video tutorials there for you and courses. And if you just want all this stuff done for you, go to trainingsites.io, where we take care of starting, building, and growing your community, courses, support, everything to do with you teaching online in your own training site. Take care. Expect the best.